this journey of mindfulness. So, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. For the last couple of weeks, we were talking about Manisha. Manisha is different from IQ. Manisha is different from IQ. Manisha is a simple, pure intellect that perceives the reality. And what is the goal of meditation? The goal of meditation is to have the knowledge of reality. What is that knowledge of the reality? That is present everywhere, but it is not counted. Can my Manisha count it? What is in my room? I have 2 lights, 2 monitor, computer, etc., etc. I count everything. What I don't count? Can you guess? Space. I don't count the space. Oh, how many gadgets that runs on electricity? Oh, the bulb is shining, the filament, the fan, and the air condition, and the computer. What I don't count? Electricity. That is the nature of the consciousness. That is our real self. We don't count. IQ will never count it. Our IQ goes outside. Manisha counts it. That is the nature of our intellect. So when you develop your intellect, that becomes Manisha. That Manisha always succeeds in meditation, mindfulness. 2 masters, one from Buddhist tradition and one from our tradition, brought together by their disciples. Now, the real seekers of meditation, what they do, they always try to bring the masters together. Why? So that the master should communicate, have a dialogue with each one, so that they can gain the right perspective. And it happened, one from the Buddhist tradition, one from our tradition. So the debate has to start. Understand, the debate in Eastern wisdom is known as Shastrarth. The real meaning of Shastrarth is the essence of the teachings of the tradition, essence of the teachings of the masters. That is known as debate. In modern way, debate means that I will speak in favor of a topic and you will speak against of it. If I have read more books, I will definitely win. That is our IQ. Manisha continues to understand from other point of view also. So you have heard mindfulness, we say emptiness. There is nothingness. So the teacher from our Eastern wisdom told and asked the Buddhist master that there is nothingness. Yes, there is nothingness. Do you agree that there is nothingness in the end in meditation? Yes, there is nothingness. I agree with you. There is nothingness. Then whom should I debate? I have already won the debate. When there is nothingness, even you are not there, to whom to debate? So that space, that electricity, we don't count, that is already hidden. It is present and it is hidden. In the same way, the real self is of the nature of pure consciousness, that is hidden. We don't count it. Meditation is a discovery of that consciousness, and that consciousness is the real self. That consciousness is the real self. In that state of Manisha, when you practice meditation, you discover that reality. Now see, for example, this monitor that runs through the electricity or the computer knows that I run, I exist because of electricity. And when this computer looks at the bulb which is shining the light, will that say that bulb, how come you are shining? Because of the same electricity. So when I realize that real self in me, how do I see you? How do I see you? I see you, you have the same real self in you. Are you understanding that? Are you getting that? That is the ultimate realization of what meditation is. So what happens then? Understand another part, because I'm concluding this text this way. One more thing is very important. How do I know this mouse? Through the mind, through the sense organs. The mouse is not present in my mind. Are you clear? Is any color is present inside me? No. So how the mind knows that color in the form? Through the sense organs, it brings the color in my mind. It brings the name and the label of David and Jerry and other people in my mind. One master says, this mind is the greatest thief. It becomes aware, it processes the information, and then it says, it is my experience. That is why Master says the mind is the greatest thief. It is the greatest cheater. Are you getting it? Manisha realizes this. Manisha realizes this. Are you getting it? Mind is like a thief who goes out through the senses, picks up an object, and mind steals all these and brings within itself, and then it claims, I know David, I know Jerry, I know, and Manisha realizes this. The same way I said, if the bulb claims that no, this is me and my light. No, it is because of electricity. No, you can see on the monitor. No, it is because of electricity. Air condition, it is because of electricity. It is because of the consciousness. My mind is working, my senses are working, my body is working. What you need for the consciousness to work. Does consciousness need anything? So we use the word self-aware. Can the mouse say, I am self-aware? No. Mind can say, I am self-aware. If it says, I am self-aware, in sleep the mind will remain aware. Mind sleeps. What we are working through that Manisha, with that simple, easy, pure, doubt-free intellect, we are looking what we are made up of and what is the reality. So we say that real self is self-aware. What is that meaning? It is the same meaning when I say, come on, right hand, I'm aware of you. Hand never says, I'm aware of you also. It cannot be self-aware. So what is your experience in meditation? You discover something within you which is pure consciousness. That is real self, which is self-aware. Means what? It becomes aware of itself. Mouse cannot become aware of itself. Body cannot become aware of itself. So when you reach to that state, you are absorbed into the meditative state. Where we started the journey, do you remember? The Shankaracharya, the greatest master, after taking a bath in the Ganges river, going towards the Shiva temple to meditate on the Shiva, on the way he found a person known as Chandala who cremates the body in India, and they remain dirty. Their friend is also the dirty dog. When the Shankaracharya says, go away, dirty. But that Chandala was also a great master. Now understand. To see, he says, go away to whom? To the body. Your body and my body is made up of the same matter. To whom you are saying go away? And if the space is one, do you see the space is one? Do you see the space in your room? Say, just nod your head, space in the room. Or room is in the space. Which one is true? Room is in the space is true. If you see the reality, the Manisha perceives that reality. So this Chandala says that if consciousness cannot be divided, to whom you are saying go away. And from there this text starts, and it gives you that pure consciousness which is behind the body, the mind, the breath, and the sense organ is the reality. We have to reach, we have to know, we have to discover this consciousness. So in the morning I was contemplating what should I talk, and I got one wonderful thing. So my master used to talk about that. So I am expressing in my own way. So are you clear that to whom the body, to whom Chandala was saying, go away to whom? Body cannot go away. Your body, my body consist of the same matter. Consciousness cannot be divided, cannot be separated. To whom you are saying go away. And that great master, with all humility, said that you declare the highest principle of meditation. You are my guru, you are my teacher. What a humility. Now, the last point is very important. I want to use this Chandala. If your friend doesn't agree with you and react against you, what you do? Let me stop talking to that guy. It seems to be crazy. Right? That is what we do. Stephen, if your employee doesn't work, you say, okay, laid off. You don't agree with me. Is it clear? Now tell me, does body agree with you? We are so much heavily conditioned within wrong notion that I am the body. Even if the body doesn't listen to us, go outside. Nowadays coronavirus time. Tell the body, don't get infected. Will that happen? No, it will not happen. It will not happen. We ignore and we continue to claim I am the body. The journey of meditation, Manisha declares that I am not the body. What about the mind? Does your mind listen to you? Tell your mind from today, I will not attend any meditation session. Live in peace. See that? Does it live in peace? Answer is no. Because we identify with our mind. We have a wrong notion, I am the body-mind complex. So Manisha declares that no, you are not the body, not the breath, not the mind, not the intellect, not the ego. We are the pure consciousness. That is our true nature. And that consciousness is of the nature of permanent peace, happiness, love, and wisdom. That is the journey of meditation or mindfulness. You see, there is no religion, there is no cult, there is no dogma, there is no belief. So last Thursday we had a good conversation. So I'll invite you again that don't stop if you have any doubt. I speak about these principles, then we follow the practice of meditation, then you share your experiences, and I have enough time if you have time. After the session practice is over, after sharing the experiences, if you have any doubt, please don't forget you ask the question. When you ask the question and then there is a clarity in the mind, it becomes simple, it becomes doubt-free. That doubt-free intellect, simple and pure intellect, always succeeds in meditation. Right? That is the nature of our true nature. You see that? And let me repeat it again. The computer looks at the bulb and it says, no, how do you shine? One query. It's a wrong notion. The bulb shines because of the same electricity that I already have it, because of which I am functioning. It is the same consciousness in me. It is the same consciousness in you all. Can we discover that common element? Once we discover that common element, what happens? We live and work in permanent peace, happiness, love, and wisdom. Don't be so sad. You already have it. Keep smiling. Let us start our journey. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Stage 1. Eyes are closed. Body is steady. Mind is looking deep inside. What it is looking? It is not looking anything stole by the mind. What it stoles? The world outside. I just discussed. So you are not looking at any object. You are looking into the space, my friends. And at the same time, you experience the steadiness. I tweaked last week that do you experience even 1% of calmness? That calmness is the nature of the consciousness. You got the glimpse of it. Only thing that can I continue to be into that state of the calmness? Only one step is required to succeed. Then, in the stage 1, the second step is being comfortable. Looking at the neck joint. Being there, feeling. And what do you experience? Sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. Looking at shoulder joints, feeling. You are only present there. With Manisha, you feel. What do you feel? Sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. The hip joint, be there, feel. Are you doing anything? No. Feel the sensation, being comfortable, and steadiness. The entire body. Third step in the stage 1 is being carefree. What is being carefree? Free from all the cares. Who cares me? The mind. How the mind cares with its thoughts, feelings, past, impressions, memories. What should I do? I do nothing. I just witness and watch. Let the thought come and go. And how do I explain it? Through the simile. The birds are flying in the sky, nothing but the thoughts in the mind, and the space above, the sky above is not attached, does not create any impression of the birds flying in the sky. Same way, these thoughts, if you don't give value to any thought, it does not create any impression in the mind. We are responsible for the craziness of the mind. Don't give any value. How simple. And the fourth step is being casual, natural. Natural means essential. That quality cannot be undone. The water may become waves, tsunami. Water remains water. That is being natural. But what happens, my friends, that mind does not listen to us because of millions of years of conditioning. So, second stage is all about purification of the mind. In that state of being comfortable, carefree, look inside the belly button. In the space, being cheerful in the mind, and start breathing quick, short breath from the belly through the nostrils. Gently you are doing it, not very fast. I'm not asking you to win Olympics. There's a lot of excitement. Instead of excitement, you are cheerful. You are doing breathing, quick, short, and gentle breath through both the nostrils into the belly. Continue. Playful, fun, continue. And stop this. We will continue the stage 1, purifying and balancing the prana in the mind. Take a deep, silent, slow breathing first into the belly, then into the rib cage. While breathing out, make the humming sound louder, deeper, longer. What I said last time, that you should be feeling vibrations in and around your forehead. That is how you do the humming. Pay attention to that. Continue. And the next breath and the next humming is deeper, longer, louder than the previous one. Continue. And now stop this. We will continue our journey into the stage 3. We want to move the mind deeper within. And in this stage 3, we are hammering Om mentally, quick, fast, loud, mentally, while keeping our mind focused deep inside the forehead first. So look deep inside the forehead first. Your body is steady, you are calm and relaxed, and start hammering mentally, not loudly. We have added this step. Last week we will continue with that because I have seen beautiful experiences happening. Continue. And now looking inside the heart, deep inside the heart, in the space, and continue hammering again. Om. Check that you don't have any single thought between the two Om. Means it demands only an awareness, nothing else. Continue. I appreciate you all are doing good. Continue. And stop this hammering, become aware of the head inside, in the space. And now any thought comes, superimpose mentally, softly, gently, Om Shanti. How do you superimpose? In that state of the stillness, mind is living within. And I always explain by an example. I come to your house and you ask me, who are you? And I say, Om Shanti. Where are you going, Om Shanti? Why you have come, Om Shanti? Which car you drive, Om? For any question you ask, I have only one answer, Om Shanti. So you have only one answer, Om Shanti, for any thought, any image, any sensation. It's a comfort, Om Shanti, discomfort, Om Shanti, pain, Om Shanti, pleasure, Om Shanti, thought of the food, Om Shanti. Continue. There is nothing in the mind. Don't do anything. Enjoy that space. Did we discuss? You remember that we forget to include the space.
What I say include the space.
What?
Reminder.
What a tragedy the mind has. This mind is not able to realize our true nature, but it knows everything except who we are. No, stop this. Dropping superimposition, live into the same state. We transition into the stage 5. Look at the head and the neck. And experience sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Look inside the head and the neck. Be there. When you experience the sensation inside, it is calmness. and the space, it is quietness. Go deeper into that quietness, into the space. You meet the horizon where the mind and the consciousness meets total emptiness. Move the mind on the right arm. Be there. Outside, experiences sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Inside the right arm, you enter into the space inside the right arm and experience calmness and quietness. Continue to move inside the right arm into the space, meeting the horizon. Moving the mind in on the left arm. We are not in a hurry. First the left arm outside. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Inside the left arm. Become aware. Experience calmness and quietness. Go deeper and deeper. There is only a space. It's a fun and a joy. Meeting the horizon. Move the mind on the middle portion of the body, from the shoulder to the waist, inside the rib cage. Outside it is sensation, relaxation and stillness. And inside, calmness and quietness. Go deeper inside the heart. In the space, meeting the horizon. Move the mind on the right leg. Be there. Outside, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. And inside, the space is there. We feel the sensation inside also. That sensation is nothing but calmness and quietness. In that state, the mind continues to move within, meets the horizon. When we are on a sea beach, we find the sky meets the earth. So here the consciousness meets the mind. Left leg outside. Outside is sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Looking inside the left leg, being there, experiencing calmness and quietness, and moving deeper, meeting the horizon. Entire body, sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Looking inside the body, calmness and quietness. going deeper and deeper and deeper. You may have a variety of experiences of vision, colors, tingling, heat, cold, expansion, contraction. Recognize them, accept them, and continue the journey. And now comes the last stage, three-pointed awareness of the breath. Looking at the breath, going in and out, feeling the sensation. And there is no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. And doing nothing, be into the state of doing nothing. I can only achieve the state of nothingness when I am doing nothing. See that? And in every practice, I always add this step, a state of doing nothing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand. You will experience as if the right hand is not at all you. Bring your mind on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your closed eyes. Open the eyes inside the palms, stay there for a few seconds. Allow the manisha and the intellect to become active and ask yourself, what do you feel? What is your experience? Still The program is not finished. We will share our experiences and you are free to ask any questions. So, how are you? One guy is on a call through the phone. Can you introduce yourself by unmuting? Anyhow.
That's Jonathan.
Ah, that's a Jonathan. Okay. Oh, that's a Jonathan. So, how are you, Jordan?
I'm good. It was good for me. I think the big takeaway is I liked your message about having more awareness. I guess rather than analytical, I think it's easy to analyze everything rather than to just be aware of everything.
You are good.
And so I liked that message of just trying to be in our, experience with just more being rather than analyzing.
Wonderful. I should add it. That's a right takeaway. We should analyze with a focused mind on one goal, what is my true nature, and then drop the analysis, enter into meditative state. If we don't logic and reason, doubts remain. That doubt will disturb the meditative state. But you have not heard about Manisha. You can go through it, Jerry can. How are you, Jerry and David? You wanted to meet my daughter-in-law?
Yes.
Here it is, Ekta.
Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you, David? Jerry?
I'm doing well, thank you. It was a very good experience for me. Again, the hammering was provided me a different experience. And as soon as the hammering started, I just saw this sort of vortex that I was going through. It was like a rocket just going faster and faster and faster. And then all of a sudden it was just very wide open space. And then just the very end, it was just like so peaceful and very, just like a fluffy cloud. It was very good experience.
Such a beautiful expression and a very rich experience. Now we all are becoming a seeker. That's a beauty, David. Wonderful. How are you, Jerry?
I'm doing well. We just applying the practice. Our daughter moved in, and so there's definitely some emotions, and so I noticed that as the emotions bubble up, can we stay calm? Can we stay rational? Can we manage expectations? Can we, just be aware and communicate? And so during the practice, there was a lot of kind of mental stuff going on, but I was able to be relaxed.
Relax, yes. Yes, learning to keep all the thoughts separate from you is taking care of your mind and taking care of everything in the world. Wonderful. How are you, Anne? You already know Ekta.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, I know her very well. I feel very good. Yes, I feel my head, my brain is completely empty.
Completely empty. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
That's a
nothing
good
bothers me.
experience. How are you, Jonathan?
He said that he's not able to unmute himself on his phone, but he's there. And
He's there,
He was
okay.
able to listen.
Okay. How are you, Stephen?
I'm good, Girish. Thank you. It was a multi-level meditation for me. One of the things that I noticed when I started, for whatever reason, I was so caught up in knowing my experiences that it was hard to start because of that. And it took a few minutes for me to get that going. And I believe it was when we started the quick breathing, I felt my eyes fluttering, and that helped take away from that distraction of knowing my experience. And
Good.
from there, I just kept going deeper and deeper into meditation. And I had a very difficult time coming out of the meditation. So
Beautiful.
So it was a really nice experience.
You are also becoming a seeker. That's really good. Now you learn from when he shared the experiences. We should share our experiences, but we should not identify with our experiences. If you identify with your experiences, the progress will not take place. We are not our experiences. We are the experiencer. Are you understanding? We are the experiencer. We are not our experiences. Experiences will come, will go away. Great takeaway. Beautiful.
To continue, you'll need to log into Spotify.
Stop
This will
it.
link your Spotify account to your.
So now, how are you? Jonathan is there now. How are you, Vivek?
I'm here, yes. Sorry. I couldn't join on the phone for whatever reason.
Okay. How are you, Jonathan?
Good. I didn't really, I joined I wanted to hear you talk. I wasn't able to I was driving during the meditation, but, I thought it was an interesting experience to share just because, I was just driving. That was it. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't listening. I was just focused on the one thing that I was doing. The mind was clear, and it was meditative in its own way, but not in the way that it you get from the pure nothingness of sitting. Yeah.
Jonathan is bringing one of the most beautiful things. It is indicative of that. We continue the journey of meditation as Stephen and David and also others have stated in the previous session that it becomes difficult for them to come out of meditative state. Now take the Jonathan, what he taught. The time will come when you don't practice meditation, you live in meditation. So he is pointing that. So he was so much focused. Don't practice meditation with eyes closed while driving.
Exactly.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer is already added into it, so.
I got you.
But that is good. I'll tell you my own story whenever we have a time. How are you, Ekta?
I'm good. Experience was good as well. It was more of a relaxed, I would say.
Yeah.
And when we were doing Om, I was feeling sensation on my neck and my shoulder.
That's good. This is the first time you joined the group session.
Correct.
So having that relaxation is wonderful. How are you, Sangeeta?
सर बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था और जैसे एक तो फील होता है कि इनर और आउटर स्पेस मर्ज हो रहा है और एक्सपेंशन फील हो रहा था.
Very good. She was feeling an expansion. Body cannot expand. So something within that expands. That is how we recognize it. Wonderful. Yes, Ashok, how are you?
Sir, I'm better and feeling good. My question is when we do om, that is to be done mentally, but if we do vocally first, so that will be better.
That will be a primary practice. That is as if you start from the KG class. Mental hammering is more powerful.
Okay, sure. But later on, I feel more space and calm, and that is a better good experience.
You see the beauty of regular practice, Ashok. You see that you are becoming a seeker. You are becoming a seeker. We have 2 people more. How are you, Pushkar?
Sir, it was very good. Very relaxed.
Oh,
And sir,
okay.
in the meditation, automatically. They require no efforts.
No effort. Very good. That's you are progressing into it. And how are you, Shobha? Ashok, can you unmute it? I could hear the echo.
Sure.
जी सर. सर अच्छा रहा. पहले से थोड़ा डिफरेंट था. जब ओम का भ्रामरी किया, उसके बाद फिर ओम 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 किया, उसके बाद फिर ऐसा लगा कि जैसे एनर्जी जो है वो ऊपर की तरफ जा रही है विद द लाइट.
Very good.
फीलिंग सम, बट पूरा टोटल ऊपर नहीं गया. जस्ट इन द नेक से थोड़ा सा नीचे की तरफ.
Energy is moving upward.
ऊपर फील कर रहा था जैसे थोड़ा सा लाइट है ऊपर की तरफ भी, बट बीच में पूरा कनेक्ट नहीं हुआ.
Oh, Kundalini is awakening. You have Kundalini, we don't have it.
I don't know what
Your
it is.
Kundalini.
But there is something, energy is
Energy is going up. Yes, no, I could see that. That's a good point. How are you, Vivek? Last one. And if you have any question, frame that question, we will discuss. How are you, Vivek?
Hi. Yeah, I'm good. And it's still like I'm in the same state. My head is in the same state.
Very
I'm
good.
in the same state of meditation. I'm still in the same state. The perspective of looking to the body has completely changed.
Wonderful.
Complete change of perspective.
That is the way. If you understand it clearly, you practice it. That is the first step towards becoming a seeker, and the seeker always succeeds. Anyone? Question and answer session now. Any question? No questions. So understand, to summarize, that to live in Manisha, is one of the most difficult thing in life. If we become a seeker, and I think David and Jerry has a book, How to Succeed in Meditation. Viveka is there. 4-fold practices. You have all the 6 treasures also explained there. So that Manisha comes by understanding or applying the knowledge of Viveka, not the Viveka whose name is here. Viveka means discernment, separating real from the unreal. You live into that awareness. That is how you differentiate Manisha with IQ. In IQ, you have lot of information coming from outside. Here, you filter out what is real, you stick with it. that leads to a state of dispassion. Say, when Stephen was saying that, in the beginning, all the experiences, his mind was recollecting, reminding all the experiences. So if I understand the dispassion coming from the discernment, it is so natural. And then not in this session, we talked about the 6 treasures, inner wealth of the mind. So when we follow all the 3, we live in Manisha. Living into that Manisha always succeeds in meditation. The younger people have less challenges. So that is how I would say that Jonathan felt even while driving. He instantly, he saw that. He was shy of telling that he was in a meditative state even while driving. So I clarified the ultimate goal of meditation is that you don't practice, you live into it. So that is all. We will meet again on Monday. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar.